Let's set the energy before we get started. I just wanted to start feeling more comfortable being myself and exploring different things on here. So I'm just trying trying out different things for this channel and how I want to be of service to the collective and to anyone and everyone who is going through their spiritual awakening at this time. And I think I needed to remember that that is my purpose. I'm not here on YouTube to give messages that are not aligning with my mission and purpose, and no shade to anyone else, but I think I was going through that process of comparison and insecurities. So maybe some of you could be also, like I said, feeling that imposter syndrome as well with other things. I am also an artist, and I'm a jewelry artist as well. So I'm going through a spiritual awakening where I'm like having to channel my calling and my purpose through the alchemy of my jewelry. Anyways, let's get started. Let's tap into this energy. Spirit, what messages do you have for collective? The flame. Allowing people to dim your light. So we have the eternal child and the sword. I had to read that real quick. I had to pause it. But wow, this message is so on it. The eternal child, let me give it to you like this. So if any of you have children or have been around children, you always want them to be themselves, and you always want them to be confident and different and to just be free. My daughter who just turned 5, is a double Aries, and she loves being social. She loves people. She loves making friends. That's her inner child, and I always try to protect that about her. Anyone, strangers, adults, doesn't matter. She's so spirited. She has this like childlike youth spirit, but children have that, is what I'm trying to say. When an adult has that, they are always the internal child, but that's really where it comes from. You ever meet someone and they're just so, their energy and light and their aura is almost childlike. They are very free-spirited, and they are always doing what they want to do. But that also can be easily influenced when they are around the wrong people, or can easily have addictive behaviors, or can get into situations where they feel really down on themselves when that part of them becomes like dim. I hope I'm saying this right. The message that I'm getting is that it's like a flame. You have this eternal like light and flame, the sphere, and there's like a hole and an opening that allows all of this life energy, that's what I'm seeing from this image, to either come out, it's something that just, it's something in your aura that really pierces. It's piercing. The light is piercing. That's what people see. That's what people feel. At the bottom of the deck was the flame. It's kind of the same thing. This is the flame, and that can be, you would never want this child, your child, or any child that you love or you see, to want this to go away. And most of us have experienced that in our lives, where that inner eternal child is not there anymore. What would you tell the child? You would tell them to go after what they're doing, to just try it, to just be okay with messing up, be okay with not being perfect. I think that's what I'm trying to say. The sword is making this change of, I'm getting, it's the Matrix, red or blue pill. Like, which side are you going to choose? This bleak, dismal, like dark, stark, I don't know, whatever, side with this only little bit of light, you being this light, this only light in this dark energy. Think of this as people, situations, and then there's this other side that wants to explore, that wants to explore and illuminate. You have to make a choice. This is the sword. This is the sword. You have to make a choice, because I feel like this is the block. That's the block. Is your light. You can't be the only light. You can't be in the only light in spaces. You just can't. I do like the duality, the yin and yang of this, because I do feel like you need that balance. Because as I said, when someone is going through a hard time, especially financially, when things are changing, circumstances, relationships, your home, your foundation is shifting, you don't want to be in this spiritual energy. You just don't. Some don't. But when you're awakening, this is very, very, very crucial, is to know that everything you need is right in front of you. Everything you need is right in front of you. Yeah. Let's get into a little bit more. I love this deck so much. I've been really vibing with this deck. Don't ask me, what is it? Sacred symbols. I really love symbols. Shout out to all my occultists, occult people out there who really love symbols. I like to work with symbols in my jewelry creations too. And starting to get into more silver, wearing more silver. What else? You know what? I said I wasn't shuffling anymore because I really can't stand that sound. And I already pre-shuffled, so what messages are coming through? Yeah, I need to get something different with my table. This says jealousy, protection, evil eye. Guides. Maybe you need to tap in with your guides. Meditate. Yeah. Meditate. Some of you could be traveling or thinking of traveling or wanting to make a decision. I love this rosary. This gives me an idea also. It's the artist in me. Yeah, as I said, I just want to be myself. Jealousy. This is 5. I keep getting 5 a lot. I kept seeing the number 5 before I started this reading, and 5 is change. As I said, this could be a need to change your environment. Again, something about this protection, knowing you are definitely protected. You have strong guides. If you come this far in your awakening and you're spiritually awakened and you're not asleep, you're not stuck in the matrix, we all have guides, is what I'm saying. But your spirit team is protecting you from this. That's what I'm trying to say. Your spirit team is protecting you from this. This is also giving me Aquarius energy. Some Aquarius energy here. Meditate. 4. This is the stability, the structure. Maybe you needing to have more of a structured routine in your spiritual practice, more of your rituals, tapping into meditation, trying to set times of the day of when you need to meditate. Maybe you need to wear beads around your arms, maybe around your neck. So let's continue. Teacher, ability to commit. Teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Some of you could be thinking about going to school or becoming a teacher. What is going on? Some of you could be thinking about going to school or becoming a teacher. Ability to communicate knowledge, or just really good at communicating. You could be in an air sign, as I said. This card, the guides, this is like the sign of Aquarius. So these can also be your thoughts, or the way you communicate. You're communicating through your guides. Did I say that right? Like you're a channel or something. And this that's why it's like I don't pick up jealousy. I pick up protection. Protection and the eye. What else? Again, some of you could be really wanting to travel and learn. It's a lot. A lover. Traveling with someone. Dang, I got really far into the camera. Lover, travel. Great passion and devotion. Unbridled appreciation of someone or something. You could be feeling really good, or maybe wanting to connect with someone, or you're feeling a lot of love right now. Great passion, or you're feeling connected to your passions. Picking up a lot of messages here. Rescuer. Provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation or reward. Again, with someone on a boat in water. Clarify this rescuer. What is this? Rebel. Challenges authority to effect social change. Rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. This is like also detaching from religion. People who are... You are the rebel. You are the rebel. This is you. You are the rebel. You are the rebel. Rejects Challenges authority. Guides. Evil eye protection. Meditate. Travel. Clarify this lover. Great passion and devotion. You could be someone's strength and support, or someone else can. Shapeshifter, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. I dig this card so much. I really do. I feel like this is also the chakras too. Crown chakra, ajna, which is like the lapis and it's speaking, but it's also connected to the third eye. Solar plexus, root chakra, heart chakra, all of that is all one. You know how to go in and out between all of those when needed. Lover, great passion. You're discovering that through your passions, that you can think outside the box. You know how to shapeshift. What is this rescuer? Provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation. I don't know why this is given like Captain Sabo. This is what you're not going to be doing anymore. This is what the collective is not doing. We are not attaching ourselves to people with this low vibration anymore. I feel like this is something, again, with the evil eye and the jealousy, I feel like this is something people have been afraid of or judged you of or misjudged you. I almost felt like kind of fiery there when I was saying that. Okay, rescuer, what is that? Judge. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. We just had that solar eclipse in Libra. So I think something around that time is when you decided, I just keep hearing sail away, sail away, sail away. I feel like that's a song. You're taking your floaty out of the water and with a hole in it and you're sailing away. I don't know why I'm laughing. Oh my God. I think even you could be just in this good energy now of like this acceptance of this change and who you are. This is you. You're like, I am just gonna just be what I want to be, in a tree, barefoot, crossing my legs, might even feel like putting a scarf on my head. Some of you could be really feeling like that, wanting to wear scarves or headbands, chilling in nature. It's funny, how could this be a rebel? But this is how they see you. That's how they see you. All of that's coming into balance though. When you pull this back and you're not the rescuer anymore, Captain Sabo. Again, with the water, the Aquarius, who is super unconventional and indifferent to things. That's your energy right now. That's the energy that they're seeing with you. You're protecting yourself and it's coming off that way. I think about, if anyone knows an Aquarius, you could be an Aquarius. I have a Venus in Aquarius. I have my Mercury's in Aquarius. That's probably why I'm laughing right now. That's how I communicate. I'm very unconventional and I have this non-attachment to, like, I just accept things and I'm just like, okay, cool. I get it. All right. But yeah, all of that's coming into balance. Not to say I'm not emotional, because I have a Cancer moon and I'm really emo. But this is all coming into balance. Something that happened around that time. You pulled your energy away from someone, something, or you were just deciding like, this is it for me. I'm going to teach your ability to communicate knowledge. This is where you're wanting to go. I feel like maybe learning how to combine both. Taming the beast. I don't know why that could be for someone, but learning how to balance both. It's like a fire and water, steamy kind of vibe. Clarify this rebel. What is this rebel? Teacher, rebel, damsel. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. This is also with the mirror energy. Maybe you could be mirroring someone else. I also felt, what? Did I say yin and yang? I did with this. This is a yin and yang. Rebel, damsel. Understands the nature of healthy romance. It's having a healthy interdependent connection with your friendships, your relationships. Think about that. When, like I said, when you are with your spirit tribe or with your tribe, your soul family, they allow that room for expansion and adaptation. And they always come through with some sort of, there's something that you are like pulling from them, and it's vice versa. It's like a constant flow. And when you are with these, connected to these karmic friendships, when they're really just there to teach you something, or shift you, the universe is going to keep creating these tower moments until you change. Like, things are going to keep, I hear, just not being in alignment, dimming your light, not being in balance, you being the rescuer and you being the only one in the group who is a light in the dark. What about, there needs to be an equilibrium in your connections. Yeah, where you are being appreciated for who you really are, like who you really are, not how you come off to people. Ooh. All right. I want to clarify this teacher card really quick. I love this deck. I think I'm going to put my deck information in my stuff. Guide represents the nature of the divine life. You are divinely guided. Yes. Or you're divinely guiding yourself with all this wisdom. You can have a connection to owls. Wisdom. See that light? The gloves. Red represents passion, action. It's like this, I'm getting this Mars energy. Scribe. Some of you could be writers or wanting to write or being pulled to write, preserving knowledge and information, journaling, writing a book, wanting to write a book. There's something about a blanket around you and writing. That could be for someone. But this is what the teacher was clarified with. Writing, teaching. Writing and teaching, scribing. Scribing is you writing, you're channeling your thoughts. Not even your thoughts, it's what you're being channeled. Ooh, remember I said guides, thoughts, Aquarius. It's an air sign, and I only say that because it's connected to our intellect, and Aquarius energy is very an intellectual sign. And that could be guides. You're getting these messages from your guides, or you're being told that's what you need to do. Scribing is channeling and writing and being a teacher. So I think that's what it is. It's meditating more, amping up your protectiveness. Amping up your protectiveness. No. Amplifying your protection around you. More stones. I'm also getting like tourmaline. That's a good stone for protection. And spirit quartz is something that I pulled before when I was tapping into the energy. It's a card that I pulled, and it talks about the combination of the quartz and amethyst. Amethyst is a connection to, it's purple, so it's a connection to divinity and psychic powers. So again, those stones, something about water as well. I saw something today about putting an amethyst in water, and something about the frequency of that, leaving it in the sun, leaving the amethyst in the sun, and then putting it in the water and like drinking it before bed, and you're getting that frequency. That could be for some of you, it could be too woo, but hey, you know, it always works for me. So these messages come through, and I have to share what I'm being like told to share and what's coming up. So guides, scribing, teacher. This could be a message for some of you if you are waiting for something, a direction in like what you need to do, or your path is definitely taking off that mask, taking off the mask and making that leap. I mentioned something in my reading yesterday about spiritual bypassing. I'm not going to get into too much about like what that is. But I will leave it in the description, or a link if you don't know, but I'm sure a lot of people know what that is. Yeah. You just need to do a lot more meditation, creating a spiritual routine, a more structured spiritual routine. Maybe you need to travel and get out, and I'm hearing grass and nature, somewhere where there's more grass and nature. It's really good. That's all I want to say. Like, it's really going to be so good. You're in such a good space. You're in such a good space. There's just like things that you know you need to do. And it's time to do it. You are so protected and special. And so much is coming in for you just being who you are. A rebel. A spiritual rebel. I feel like I want to cry, y'all. I feel like I want to cry. I don't even need to. I was going to tap into some tarot, and I feel like this is good. I'm good with this message. If you really love my energy, please hit that follow button, subscribe, notification, drop a comment, and bye.